Hey guys, welcome to the video. It's been a while since I catch up with you guys. However, today's gonna be a very different video. So as you know, Heroku is done. Heroku is the free tier is over. So that means that starting around November, mid-November, late November, um, you have to find other ways how to host your projects. So I have a project hosting on Heroku. It's a full stack application with MERN. So I was searching online, how can I do this? How can I deploy this with other services without being too confusing? And I found just that. I found something that is very easy, and I'm going to show you today how to deploy it, and hopefully it helps somebody. So let's go to my computer. A couple of things you need to do before you get started is make sure you separate the front end and the back end into two different GitHubs repositories. I'm sorry. One is the back end and one is the front end, right? The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna sign up. So let me sign out from here. So you're gonna sign in. You're not gonna have an account, of course. So you're gonna put sign up. It's gonna ask you for an invite code. You're not gonna have an invite code, so you're gonna request an invite code. You're gonna send an email. You're gonna put your email, and the invite code is gonna get to you around 5 to 10 minutes. So you have to wait a little while. Once you do that, you put sign in. You sign in with GitHub. It'll ask you to authorize it and stuff like that, and then you're done, right? So before you get started with our application, you have to do a couple of steps. The first thing is when you go to Docs, deploy using an existing app, and deploy an Express app. So here are the steps of what you have to do to deploy it, right? So the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure you have this line right here. Const port process environment portal port or 3000, right? Use the port number for a port environment variable or 3000 if not specified. And this is like an example app that they give us. So let's go to our app. We're under server. It can be index, whatever you have in your name. So here's the application. Let me make this bigger. There we go. And here's the line. So const port process.environment.port or the port. Right? So basically what this is going to do, adaptable IO is going to listen to this port right here, and they're going to deploy it. Right? And then we're going to test it. Make sure this actually works. So we're going to copy this, go here. I'm already in here, so we're going to paste this, and you see server is running. So that means we did a good job. Right? Command C to get out, and then we push it to GitHub. I already pushed it for GitHub, but let's just push it again. Sure, I cannot do that because everything is working. You see everything's up to date, but then you push it to GitHub to make sure everything's fine with the application. Then you connect to the GitHub, which you already did, and then you're going to deploy your own app. You can deploy. You're going to choose what you're going to do. So in this case, I'm going to do backend because that's the name of the repo. I'm going to use that branch, and then we're going to use a template. Let's go back to the docs and follow the steps. Choose GitHub deploy the branch here. So choose a deploy template. So you can choose a lot of templates, but here we're going to use Express app template. Express app template. And the next step is to choose the database. So the good thing about Adaptable.io, I was reading that it works very well with MongoDB, and MERN is one of the technologies we use with MERN is Mongo for the database. So we choose Mongo. And then we put next. We click the name of the app. We're going to put example in my case because it's just an example. I'm going to leave it later. Put next. And we just wait until everything starts. We put here, we put deploy app. So, right, let's wait until this is done, and then I'll get back to you. And as you can see, the app is running. So let's go there. Oh, this is the repository. Let's go here to the main, and as you can see, I have API/transactions. Why does not work? Oops. I have something here. As you can see, here is the information from the database. So the backend is working. Now let's focus on the front end. So the first thing we need to do is we need to copy this domain. Let's copy this domain. and let's go to the front end. Let's go to the front end and let's go to where you have your APIs. So in my case would be client, source, API. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a variable. So it's going to be const URL equals this, right? And then what we're going to do is we are going to add to every single request we made, we're going to add that URL before the rest. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put URL plus that, right? And then we're going to copy and we're going to paste it in every single one. And here's the other ones. We put Command F. As you can see, I have prettier, so it makes everything pretty. And then we're going to push this to the GitHub. Git add, git commit. Here, adding backend URL, and put git push master. We just go to the repository, make sure everything is up to date. Let's go source, source, API, and you can see it went through. Now, to deploy the front end, we're going to use Netlify. Netlify is very easy. The first thing we're going to do here is add a new site. You can log in, and this will be your dashboard. If you don't have an account, create an account, and then push to this dashboard. Then we're going to use import existing project. We are going to use GitHub. It's going to do some magic here. We're going to search for front end right here. Now we're going to put here what works for me is we are going to put right here CI equals false npm run build. Put this build command here and then deploy site. And the way you get the build folder is you go to you run this command. Where is it? npm run build, and it will build it. So we wait until this deploys. As you can see, the application has been published, and if we click this, it should be working. So as you can see here, the database is coming up. We can edit stuff, so we can put different numbers here, and as you can see, it updated. We can change the email as well. So let's put j@j.com, h.com, and you can see jh.com. Everything's working. I can see more, I can edit, I can do anything I want. So this is the easiest way I have found to deploy something.
All right, guys. So hopefully you guys like the video, the tutorial. As you can see, is very simple, it's very easy to do, and there's not much to it. So again, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, anything at all, in the description you can find my Twitter, you can find my email, you can find my portfolio, and also the comment section is open to any discussions if you want. So that's all with me, and catch you next one. Editor John here. I forgot, please make sure to subscribe, give it a like. It really helps the algorithm to push this video out there to help a lot of people. And like I said, if you have any questions, just leave me in the comments or follow my Twitter and just send me a DM.